What a scene in Aggie land.
Is an improvement on what they had last year.
Chapin swallowed up. Sacked 5 times last week. And now Damian Sanford gets to him on the second play tonight.
Boy, it's just a...
Or for tonight, clad in black. Chapin pressured again. Down again. Second sack of the night for Texas A&M. Deion Hayes and Cassius Howell met at the quarterback. Pick up the tempo in this no-huddle attack. Chapin hands it off. It's the first down and plenty more. Booth got tripped up on the logo, but he was off to the races. Cole, it seems like a very simple run game right up the A-gap.
Well, I tell you, this is one they get down.
24-yard attempt. The lefty from the right hash. Had it all the way. 15 plays, 83 yards in 5.
And a corner, Des Ricks, who's playing as good as anybody in the SEC right now.
Ricks was originally an Alabama signee. The ball comes loose, and Chapin able to fall on it. Damian Sanford is seeing more time due to the injury to starter Scooby Williams, and he's already made an impact on this play.
The ruling on the field was the runner was down prior to losing possession.
Orstrom is the extra tight end in the game now. And Reed on a crossing route, able to connect with Terry Bussey. And he keeps his footing enough to pick up the first down on a gain of 13. Product in motion here. That's Orstrom. And they go straight ahead, and State held them. Owens had nowhere to go. All of that misdirection, and State didn't fall for it. A 4th down goal line stop. And see if they come after Ethan Pulliam. They play for the return. Pulliam gets away a boomer. Concepcion at the 42. And he's found daylight. Casey Concepcion with an immaculate return. Flag down back at the 36-yard line.
During the return, holding, return team, number 8, 10-yard penalty, first down, Texas A&M.
Jordan Shaw, defensive back, flagged for holding. It's the second big return that's been flagged and erased by Texas A&M, including a 99-yard kickoff return at Notre Dame. Mike Elko not happy. Plenty of mistakes for Texas A&M early on. This one cost them big time. On 2nd and 6, Marcel Reed double clutches, throws it high, and it's picked off. Callie Jones with the takeaway. Just as you diagrammed earlier, Jordan, the double clutch, the decision making leads to the ball sailing.
And a couple big runs called back already this year. The stats should actually be better.
Chapin has it hit coming out of his hand, and it's taken away. A&M with the interception. It's Damian Sanford. Yeah, the offenses have struggled tonight. About as comfortable walking down Bottle Cap Alley barefoot. Watching what they failed to accomplish. And a deep one complete. There we go. Marcel Reed with a strike to Mario Kramer. And he fights his way in. Casey Concepcion with the extra effort and a 34-yard touchdown. Chapin backpedaling. Gets taken down. 3rd sack of the game. It's Cassius Howell.
Boy, if you are left tackle Javen James, you...
Pressure. Whoa, smoke, but got it away. And a great open field tackle made by Will Lee. Dalton Brooks ended up in Chapin's hip. Coleman Hustler trying to move his chest pieces around pre-snap. I'm not sure they got to where they needed to be. And wide open out of the backfield is Reuben Owens. And he's corralled just past the 45. Gain of 19.
Well, I love this. This is Marcel
Thought of the formation at the numbers outside the screen. The ball's on the ground, and A&M fell on it, I believe. Then it squirted free again, and State may have saved it. I thought Dan Hayes was on top of it at the outset, and then they came with the team. He had his own Tennessee State uniform. Here's a bust by Owens, and he's able to pick up the first down and take it past the logo. Reuben Owens has been a difference maker as much as anything tonight.
getting back into 12 personnel and running the football here. I like this from A&M.
Reed taking his time, and now will take off. And he completes it to Craver. First down, sideline, and a cutback. Beautiful run by Craver to set up A&M with a first and goal, 42 yards.
Boy, watch Mario Craver. He's going to be on a crossing route. He's going to hit the linebacker, and then he's going to get his eyes on Marcel Reed. See that he's scrambling, and a great job of tracing and mirroring him as he scrambles. He's actually supposed to be running across the field the other direction. But just a heck of a football play and awareness.
That's Moss. To throw again into the end zone. Touch pass, touchdown. KC Concepcion, second of the night.
Don't need to get it all back here.
Bothwell has been their leading rusher tonight, and that ground game has nowhere to go on first down. Fluff Bothwell swallowed up.
Well, that might change things.
And another opportunity for him. And he busts it to the outside. Huge gain for 23. And a Texas A&M first down on just his second carry of the night.
Closer to the fourth quarter.
Their sixth consecutive game with an interception. Swing pass, Concepcion first down. 13-yard pickup. Washington, after being an All-America at Tennessee State, where his dad eventually took over as a head coach. And that one's on time. A spin move by Craver, and finally out of bounds inside the 20. He used to run out the tunnel with the Tennessee State team. Trying to deliver a blow. It's Le'Veon Moss. Le'Veon Moss's return after a torn ACL and a torn MCL. Now it's Reuben Owens. So Reed will keep it himself, and he dances his way into the end zone. He has thrown for two, and now he has run for one. 7-yard touchdown run. Pre-game as Shapen tries to get this offense on track. That's the ball came out. Popped out into the Aggies' hands, and Dalton Brooks takes it to the near sideline. Anthony Evans coughed it up. The Aggies have a takeaway, and they've got this game in a firm grip now. Reed, pump fake, a little Olay move, and now he'll scramble for it. And a first down by Marcel Reed.
And that's exactly what they did. Gave Marcel Reed the option to pull it. Had KC Concepcion in the flat, and Marcel Reed just showing his athleticism. Trying to throw it here, sticks his foot in the ground. And he is dynamic, really showing the full range of his capability as a quarterback with his arm and with his legs.
And Colin Klein's got a playbook that can be expanded when Marcel Reed is doing that. On the sweep, it's Craver. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
for this defense is massive.
Nice cut back and a first down run by Devon Boop. Gets outside the numbers. Torian York, 21.
It's the Herschel Walker diet, right?
Yeah. Chapin going deep. State looking for life. They got it! Touchdown, Brennan Thompson! 44-yard strike and a stare down.
44-yard touchdown.
Brent Key's got a much easier answer for that.
Yeah, just put a nightgown on him. Here's a bounce for Ruben Owens. Stuck together. 2nd and 4. Owens flips. And here he goes. Ruben Owens to the outside. And he lays off the accelerator late as he's escorted out of bounds after a 37-yard run.
Boy, watch the block here by Reed Adams. He's going to get a double team, and he's going to get a little kick out right here. And Ruben Owens, a great job of staying patient, bouncing it outside. Obviously, you see the physicality that he runs with, but also
he lost a job in fall camp, got it back due to an injury. This is a 27-yard attempt. And he has taken advantage of the second chance at the kicking job. When we return,
and when we do put it together,
Chapin slings it out to Bothwell, and he's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. You know, before the game, I was looking at the schedule, and Bothwell is injured, and he was taking full advantage. And now an injury sidetracks everything.
He's changed the dynamic of that room and that offense, really and truly, giving them so much more explosive capability. He's been a joy to watch this year.
Just a true sophomore, so a ton of really good football still ahead of him, but you never like to see a promising young talent
and they try to stretch it with Mario Craver. Looking for a blocker, and he steps through would-be tacklers and slides into second with a first down run.
Hey, Tom, you were talking about some of those traditions a little bit earlier.
Yeah, 23 on 3rd down.
that's elite.
The state coaching staff was joking. They said it doesn't matter how good or how terrible you are on 1st and 2nd down. If you're elite on 3rd down, nothing you can do. They played through the first half mistakes, and they got the offense out of the mud in the second half. Kelko, the smile at the end, he pointed out to us yesterday, this program has been on the upswing since we got here. That upswing certainly continues for a perfectionist who's going to go back and find a lot of mistakes in this film. But in the end, a win for A&M, and they stay undefeated. Let's get to the studio. Here's Peter.